This is my 1.6 HDI Peugeot Partner 2007, roughly about 108,000 miles. And what is really common in this engine is that these air intake pipes really rattle a lot. And I use these zip ties to make it kind of silent. But these zip ties, if you want to remove the airbox or you want to remove to clean the EGR or something else, you have to cut them and replace them, and they're really expensive. And every time I cut these and throw them away and put new ones, I want to have something that it's reusable rather than using these zip ties. So let me remove the cover here and cut this one out, the zip ties, just to show you how this vibrates. So this goes like that. And it's like making a huge noise constantly while you're driving. You can kind of hear it constantly. So I generally use these zip ties, but they're quite expensive. So I bought these buckle strap from Halfords. They're fairly cheap, 8 to 9 pounds. I try to buy the shortest possible. This is 2.5 meters, so it's a bit long, but could be still used once you cut it to shape. So let's see how this will work out. So I have also used zip ties for this one because that one also shakes. So I cut those. I mean, with zip ties you cannot really do anything. Once you've put it inside, you cannot get it back out. So you only have to cut it. That's why I'm rather want to use something that is kind of, you can use several times, kind of reusable rather than zip ties. Next is to remove that pipe. So simply these are just to make space to slip in the buckle strap. Next, that's the buckle strap to undo it, the full thing, 2.5 meters. So I push it through here, underneath, take it from the other side. And now next is to put the pipes and cut it into shape. Put this aside. Then put that pipe back in. There is a clip there. Click it in here, and that's it. Let me put the other pipe also in, so they're both in the same position when I start tightening those buckle straps. So slide it in, and in there is a zip tie here, so I can put the buckle strap through, so kind of keeping it not to slide in. Next is to put the strap in the buckle. I'm trying to not to twist it. Put it through the buckle, the strap. That's why it's a buckle strap. Push it through. And then you can tighten it a bit more, and this doesn't move at all. Now it's extremely stable. And what I can do is, if I need to replace the filter, replace the fuel filter and so on, I can undo the buckle strap, take the pipes off, and then put it back again. And this is really reusable. That's a bit too long, of course, that's way too long. So I need to cut this to shape, so probably to about here with sharp scissors. I mean, hopefully they're sharp, because I'm not too sure they're that sharp. But I'll cut it like that. Of course, this will be a bit, there'll be a few strains here, so what I need to do, take this one out and use a lighter and kind of burn it slightly so it doesn't really undo anymore, and it just stays like that. So here is the buckle strap again. It's very short now, and because these fluffy bits will disappear, it will start to undo themselves, so I'll use just a lighter to only very little, to kind of burn them off a little bit. That's pretty good now. Let me just a quick from both sides. There we go. That should be actually quite good now. I mean, the original ones, the original end is kind of the same thing, but they've cut it to a very heated knife, so it has melted the edges so it doesn't really split. So mine is the same thing, it doesn't really split. So now I'll put it in and tighten it. So let me again put it underneath there. I don't want to remove the pipe again because it's a bit more difficult to remove it. And there we go, finally managed to take it out, put it underneath here, through the buckle, and then tighten it. And this does not move at all. Put it like that, does not move at all, and I can reuse this so many multiple times. It's quite good actually. Similarly, I have used the same buckle strap. I haven't even charred the ends, as far as I can see here, with a lighter or anything. For the airbox, if you want to see it, I have a video how to make this quiet as well. And I've used this buckle strap. I don't know why I haven't used a buckle strap here. So also that side, I'll also use a buckle strap. I'll use this zip tie, pass it through under here, so this doesn't really shake as well. So these buckle straps are quite reusable. I mean, you can just undo it, take off your pipes, remove the air filter and so on. I mean, I'm not the greatest environmentalist. I mean, I drive a diesel, but the zip ties, every time you have to undo a pipe, you cut them, then put them back, new zip ties, and you can't really reuse it, and that's way too much plastic. But with these buckle straps, you can reuse it quite a number of times. So this is my fairly quick tip. I'll use only these buckle straps from now on, but that's it. Let me know for any tips that you might have that you make these air intake pipes quiet. Thank you very much indeed for watching.